Let me tell you a story about a man named Paul. Paul's old red Dodge pickup was giving him a lot of trouble. So he went to a sale on an extremely cold day, trying to buy a truck that he could drive away. A Chevy, that is, a 1-ton 4-wheel drive. Well, the next thing you know, old Paul's driving home. Or not. We'll see. Well, as you can see, I'm at home now. And I did get away from the auction with a pickup. It's a 2011 Chevrolet K3500. It has a 6.0 gas motor. It has the customary check engine light on in the dash. It's 4-wheel drive. It's a single rear wheel, but it is a 1-ton. Shifter in the floor. It says Silverado on it, on their ad, and when you put the VIN numbers in, it comes up and says work truck. And I thought the work trucks in the well, you couldn't have a Silverado that's a work truck. If anybody remembers the blue 4-door I had, we had blown the motor up in it, and it had that active fuel management. They call it displacement on demand, where it causes it to miss on 4 cylinders when it's coasting, and those mess up after a certain period of time. And I had mine deleted, but it's already done the damage, and it was going to have a new set of lifters. And the lifters and camshaft installed was going to cost like $2,800 or $3,000. So I done some trading with a local mechanic, and he has finally sold the truck as it was. He was gonna put another motor in it that he had there that would work, but he finally sold it the way it was. But you can see on this one, it's high mileage. I don't know how good that's gonna show up on camera. It's looking like it'll show up. It's high mileage. It's quite possibly the dirtiest truck I have ever bought. They said this about the guy. They said he hit everything he ever aimed for. But the front of it's just full of junk. I have found a whole bunch of stuff. And it was an estate sale where they're selling everything a guy had that was still there. And he was a farmer, rancher. It was just covered with mulberries from sitting under a mulberry tree, and then the birds eat the mulberries and crap all over it. It needs a wash, terrible. But the bed has the worst of the brunt of all that. The bed's just beat up to beat the band, and it does have a turnover ball in it. Must have been running these light wires over the back and plugging into the bumper. Got quite a knuckle bump on the bed. But if the thing works out, I'm gonna drive it a while. If it works out, I'll probably put the bell bed off of Mildred on it, or else a new one. Well, I ain't telling you what to give for it. It was more than I intended to, but it's getting difficult to find a single cab, 8-foot bed, 3/4 ton or 1-ton pickup. And I really like having the 8-foot bed. When I'm going to put a bale bed on it, I want to be able to put that cake box on there. You got to have room. It's about 18 degrees, something like that. I looked a while ago. Right now, I'm going to bust some wood, so I gotta see if I can get this thing started so it'll be warmed up. I'm broke down with the Halverson right now, so I got a bunch that was a little bit too big. You come out with too big of pieces if you're able to use them, the Halverson. I've got 2 loads I need to get out tomorrow, so I gotta get this thing to running. It's after 4 o'clock, so I'm in the middle of watering cattle, and I need to get this to going, so you're gonna get a cold start, not plugged in or nothing. And so we have to let it go through countdown. And this thing usually starts. It's been getting used. I don't like it. But if you just start it, leave it sit there by itself for a little while, it'll go. Not too hateful. And I'm in the middle of watering calves right now, so I gotta go back to the barn. Thanks for watching my videos, and I'll catch you on the next one.